Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Dice and Dudes Play Aftershock, San Francisco and Venice from Stronghold Games. I know that's a bit of a mouthful, but that's just what we're playing tonight. This is going to become like a weekly to bi-weekly thing. We probably won't do it every week, but we've wanted to turn Monday nights into our board game nights. Yeah. And we are now going to be taking brand new releases that get to Game Vault that have a demo copy. We'll be learning the rules. We're going to be doing a how to play, and then we're going to be doing a live play right after the how to play a couple of times a month. That way, if you guys are at Game Vault and you want to know how to play one of the various games, just go ahead and hit us up on YouTube. You can get us right there, and you can see how to play the game and go from there, you know, and on the off chance that I'm not there and can't teach you in person. So there you go. Today, we're going to be brought to you by simply just Dice and Dudes and by Game Vault, as they are the ones that have supplied the demo copy of this game and were gracious enough to let us use it on camera. So thank you very much, Lindy and Corey. We love you guys very much and cannot wait for you guys to be able to see this nice video. So yeah, today the dudes are going to be, as always, my partners in crime. Paul on my left and Joe right next to me. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for joining me. So this game, it is a kind of bidding, kind of area control style game. If you like dudes on a map, and you also like trying to bid people out, you'll really like this style of game. It's not dudes on a map, but it does have quite a bit of area control elements to it, and there is a bit of chicanery that will happen between us, as we can constantly cause aftershocks to make each other's people run away, okay? Now, the rules to the game are fairly straightforward, so I'm going to do a rundown of the how to play. They have not played the game before. I've done just a couple of quick run-throughs of myself, so that way I could learn the game even better. So if you guys have any questions as I go, feel free to ask. If you guys have any questions, and then hit us up on the Twitch stream. If you're on YouTube, sorry if you ask a question there, we won't see it, but we are over on Twitch at twitch.tv/DiceandDudes. You can ask your question there and get it answered right now, and then your question will be immortalized on our stream forever. Yep. So, okay. All right, so to set up the game, you're going to choose one of the sides of the game board. You're going to choose Venice in a 2, 3, or 4 player game. You're going to choose San Francisco in a 4 or 5 player game. So we're playing on Venice because it's just going to be the 3 of us, okay? Then each player is going to take a screen in their preferred color. Obviously, I am always green. We also blue. Have red for Joe and blue for... So it's our standard colors. We are also going to have our houses. We're going to have our company tokens. We're going to have our meeples. And we're going to have our bridges. Okay, so we all have a set of those. We also have our own money markers. You're also going to have your own player board. And you're going to put it on the side that you're currently playing on. So they are double-sided. Make sure you have the correct side face up. Okay. Then you're going to pass to each person. You're going to give them $15 million. Going to give them one $5 million coin and 10 $1 million coins. That's for each of them. The rest of the coins will be put away. You won't need them for the rest of the game. Okay. So the money in this game is strict. In this game, there will never be more than $45 million. Okay. Then after that, you're going to make sure that we all have our buying tokens here in the front. Yep. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have our deck out for this. We're going to have the rest of the tokens out. So we have our Aftershock tokens, our free Aftershock token, and our influence tokens. We also have our nice Aftershock dice that we are going to grow to hate this dice. Really? Yes, we're going to grow to hate that. We also have our first player marker that goes to the youngest player, who happens to be Joe. So Joe will be our first player for tonight. Okay, so now that the game board is set up, and it's a fairly easy setup. I love the rulebook because it is laid out very, very, very well. I mean, this is actually one of the better rulebooks that I come across, and I read a lot of rulebooks. So you can trust me when I say this one is set up very, very well. Okay, so most of the game is going to be card driven. You're going to be using the cards, and you're going to be using the cards based upon the board that you're using. So we are using the Venice cards. Mm-hmm. If you're using the San Francisco cards, there's actually more cards in the deck because obviously more people are going to be playing. So what we're going to do out of this, as part of setup, we're going to take out 3 bridge cards. So each of us will get a bridge card, and they're going to randomly deal out 7 cards to each other player. So you'll start with 8 cards. So each of us already has our hand of 8 cards, okay, to start the game. So we're already good there, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do to start a turn is we would acquire cards, but at the start of the game, we've already done that. Then we're going to buy cards, okay? So what we would do is we'd look at our 8 cards, and we'd go ahead and decide what cards of our own we want to purchase. And these cards, I'll go ahead and, if you can show us on the other camera here, I will show you guys a couple of the cards. So, this is a population card. So, see if I can get the glare off of that. So, on this card, in Sao Paulo, you would add 2 meeples here, 2 Sao Paulo, and it would cost you $3 million in order to take this card, okay? So that's what this card would give you. There are other cards in the deck. Let's see if I can find another. Here's an influence card. This card would cost $5 million, and it would give you an influence token that will be used in the scoring phase. You will also have, let's see if I can find them. I hope. Okay, cool. We also have the bridge card here. So the bridge cards give you a meeple and a bridge token. They all cost $4 million. And they will allow you to place your bridge tokens and your meeples out, okay? These meeples will not be placed depending on the card. They'll be placed on a separate portion of the turn. Then the last thing you'll see is Aftershocks. So you can have regular Aftershocks, big Aftershocks, and mega Aftershocks, okay? So the Aftershock card, you're literally paying to mess with other players. So this one would cost you $3 million, and you would take the +1 Aftershock token. And we'll get into the Aftershocks here in a little bit. But that's, you guys can understand like what you do on each of these cards, okay? So that's the various cards that are in the game, all right? And we'll be using like whatever cards we don't use, we're going to be shuffling up, and we're going to be using the deck the whole time. So at no point will we ever run out of cards, okay? All right, so we will in turn, we will look at which cards we want to purchase. After we decide what cards we want to purchase, once everybody has decided, you'll put the cards that you want, you'll have your player board here. You'll have the cards that you want face down in front of you. The cards that you don't want, specifically the cards you don't want, put face down in front of you. Once everybody has their cards face down in front of them, you're going to flip them over, and now these are all our cards that the other players can purchase. Now, on this phase, we're going to take it in turn order to buy the other cards in front of the other players. Okay. Now, you can never buy another card in front of yourself again, okay? The way you're going to buy these cards is by using these tokens. So, the cards that you place in front of you can buy, one card you can buy at a $2 million discount, a $1 million discount, and you can buy any number. If you notice, these don't have, like, you flip them over, they have no backing. But the 1 million tax, the one plus 1 million one, you'll see it's double-sided. So it's the same thing. So that one you can use as many times as you want, okay? So you can buy as many cards as you want and add plus 1 million tax to that card, okay? The card that you buy the player, you give them that money. Okay. Now, you can lower a cost to 0, but you don't get change. So if you use a $2 million token on a card that costs you $1 million, you don't get change.
I was hoping you'd pay me.
Yeah, no change. But you will be paying the other player. So you're literally giving the other player money in order for them to buy other cards that turn. Once all of us have passed together, pass and then buy at a later turn. But once all 3 players pass in a row, the round is over. So we're done with that, okay? At that point, we go ahead and we move on to our... Oh, and sorry, one of the unbought cards in front of you, you'll keep. Okay. So if all 3 are bought, you're just SOL. You just don't get another one, okay? But if there is one in front of you, you get to pick which one. All other cards that are not bought are discarded. Okay, and you can literally just discard them on top of the deck because we'll have to shuffle the whole deck anyway. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is once you have all of your cards done in player order, you're gonna play all of your population cards. So these cards here that have a particular, it's like Dos Duro with two people. I'm gonna butcher these names, by the way. I'm gonna butcher them, and I'm so sorry, Stronghold Games. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher these, but I'll do my best. So you would add the meeples here to here, okay? And we would all do that in player order. These meeples have to go where they are. You cannot move them around anywhere else, okay? So Once we populate, then we're going to play our other cards. So once those cards are played, everybody's played those cards, you're going to play the rest of your cards. And those cards are going to give you the tokens that you want. So they're going to give you bridges, they're going to give you other meeples, they're going to give you Aftershock tokens, they're going to give you influence tokens, things like that. Okay. Once you have all of that done, what you're going to do is you're going to take your, after that phase, because that's what's going to end the population phase is planning. You're going to take your your little board here, and you're in secret. You're going to go ahead and you're going to place these tokens on the board. So if you can switch over to this one, to my sideboard again, I'll show you what I mean. Okay. For instance, if I have, can you hand me one of the influence tokens? Or no, I'm sorry, not the influence tokens. We'll get in that here in a minute. But what we'll do is when you have your tokens, okay, you're going to place them where you want to put them in private. And you don't want the other players to know that you're doing this, okay? So however many tokens that you've gotten, you're going to take them and you're going to secretly place them. Like I could say, I want to place this guy here in Cannaregio. And then I could place a bridge here in Castello. And once everyone, so once everybody has all of their stuff placed, then we would reveal, and again in turn order, we would go ahead and we place them on the board. But you don't want people to know what you're going to place, because you're also going to be placing. Can you hand me an Aftershock token? You're also going to be placing the Aftershock tokens, and you can place multiple Aftershock tokens in the same place if you want.
Screw this place in particular.
Yes, screw San Polo in particular for this particular thing here. All right, I think that'd be a little overboard, but but so you will do that. Then once we reveal, then we will start doing the rest of our building bridges and placing meeples. Now, once you place meeples, once you build the bridges and place the meeples, once all of that's done, then we do the Aftershocks. The Aftershocks need to have a little bit more explanation. So, if you can go ahead and show us the board here, the big board. Oh, there. So, let's say I'm here in San Paulo, okay? And for some reason, there is going to be an Aftershock there. When there's an Aftershock, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the Aftershock dice and you're going to roll it. Now, you're going to count the number of pips. If there's a bonus on the Aftershock, you'll add that to the number of pips. That number is how many meeples you get to choose run out of that area. Yes. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's the big thing. If you do not have a bridge that is leading out of this area, if you don't have a bridge leading out of it, your meeples are removed from the board. But if you have a bridge, like for instance, let's say there is that Aftershock, and I have a bridge here from San Paulo to Santa Croce. Okay, so Santa Croce. If I could conceivably move here in Santa Croce, and let's say I had a bridge here from Santa Croce to Cannaregio. If there's another Aftershock here, I could conceivably move either here or even back to San Polo if I wanted to, as long as I have the bridge. But if there's an Aftershock here and I don't have a bridge out, I lose every meeple that you decide I lose. Okay. Now, if you roll a number that's too high, you can conceivably have to remove your own meeples. You have to remove the number that you roll, plus whatever bonuses there are. You don't have a choice. So if you can get to the point where you're removing your own people off the board. So it's another thing that you want to be careful with. Real quick, I got... Oh, we have... And I just got a thing of... We got a whole bunch of new demos this month. So, yeah, all right. So we're going to have some work cut out for us. All right. Okay. So that's how Aftershocks work. After we do the Aftershocks, then we're going to move on to scoring. And now, if you can go ahead and bring me back to the sideboard here. For scoring markers, that's what you're going to have on these. You're always going to have your 4 scoring markers for each of us, and you're going to have influence markers. Now, on this board, San Michel, I'm just going to call it San Michel, has an influence token. So how many just one? Or 2 is fine. Okay. So if you have here on if I'm here on the board, once we get the scoring phase, we would cover it up. Okay, and we would go ahead and we'd start placing them out. All right. So just to show you guys here, I could place out, like, let's say I know I want to score in Santa Croce, and I know I want to score in Castello, and I have 2 influence tokens this time. I want to guarantee I want to try to score here, and I want to score here. Now here's the thing in this game. Okay, let's say it's all like that. All right. So here's the thing in this game: if there's not 2 scoring markers, in a single zone from all of us, it does not score.
Okay.
So the influence tokens, you can only put your token on one space. Okay. So like I can't double up. I can't do that.
Okay.
That's what the influence tokens are for. They can basically guarantee that this space is going to score this turn. Now, again, San Michel always has one of those. So as long as one of us puts one of them on San Michel, then we know it's going to score. But if all three of us put it on there, it doesn't score anymore. It scores. Okay. Now I believe for this game we still use our 4. I want to double check to make sure because I don't want to tell anybody incorrectly. So let's see.
So each space needs to have 2 people scoring on it or on it.
Yeah. There needs to be at least 2 markers on it. 2 tokens. Of whatever kind, either scoring markers or influence markers. Right. Now we can also, as we're placing scoring markers, we can try to negotiate.
How about you don't
for people to to place them there. You can also negotiate for Aftershock tokens and things like that. You don't have to do that. You can pay money for it, but no contract is binding. No contract is binding. So you can stab anybody in the back that you want. So be very, very wary of that we can stab each other in the back. So yes, I believe here that we are going to, no matter how many players, we're going to use all of our scoring markers. It looks like. Actually, hold on a second.
No, people are not called meatballs. They're called meeples.
Yes.
What's that?
It's an MEA.
No, MEE.
MEEPLES.
Yep.
Yes. So you must place all of your score markers. You must place all of your score markers. And I'm pretty sure that we don't get another.
Patrizi, yes.
Okay, so in a 3-player game, we'll have all 4 of our score markers. Okay. So in a 3-player game, we do have all 4 score markers. So
that's because we're in Italy. That's what she thought.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, Italy meatballs. Okay.
Yeah, I got the joke. You guys are just culturally insensitive.
You're very.
And when the moon hits your eye like a.
Okay. So after we do scoring, so once we decide which areas are going to score, whoever has the most meeples will score based on the board. And thankfully, we actually have a little scoring thing here on our own play marker, so that way we know who scores first, second, third, and fourth. Obviously, there won't be a fourth in this game. We score whoever has the most meeples. Now, whoever has the most meeples in each section removes a meeple. If you are number 1, if you get the most points, you remove one of your meeples. Okay. Then once we do all of that, then we score all the bridges. Okay. Whoever scores the most for bridges does not remove a bridge. Then at the very, very end, we will score whoever has most bridges. Okay. And when we score most bridges, I want to double check to make sure I have this correct. Because again, I've only played this by myself, which sounds very, very lonely.
I have a question.
I have a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me 1 sec.
David, your choice in music makes me feel like
I lost my house and my truck.
Right.
And your dog too.
And my dog.
Now you got through a rough. You're broken up, and now it's just like. But if you listen to it backwards, it's an uplifting song.
Oh yeah, you get everything back.
Yeah.
It's a song of hope.
I'm pretty sure we do have to do the most bridges, because if the most bridges scores,
What happens?
Bridges.
yes, you do not remove bridge tokens. I'm sorry, I thought. Just want to make sure that I'm doing this 100% because this is a how to play video. So
we'll do a little jig while we're waiting.
All right, hold up. Don't look, but. Aha. Okay.
Well, for some strange reason, Joe has all the bridges today.
I just pre-built them. It was great.
So we will also bid for most bridges as well.
Okay.
So we will have to place our scoring markers in order to do most bridges. Okay.
Ah.
So that is the case. So what are your questions, gentlemen?
Well, my two questions are: do each of these need to have a bridge token on
Yes.
them?
Now, to place a bridge out, you have to be able to complete the bridge in one
Okay.
go. You cannot partially build a bridge.
Okay.
Good, great question. I should have already covered that.
I'm assuming the answer is okay. So for these, that means only one person can complete this bridge since he
Yes,
has one.
but yeah, if there's 2 rows, that means 2 people can have bridges going into that area.
Second question
Yes.
of mine: when people have to flee, do they have to flee on their own bridge, or it could be anybody's bridge?
It has to be your bridge. If you do not have a bridge going out, then they are simply removed from the board.
So I cannot. Oh, do you keep them? Do they go back into your?
Yes,
area?
they go back into your pile. Like they're not gone.
They didn't-
Because the pile here is finite, so they do return to your pile.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Can you build a bridge and get over it?
That depends. Like if you're emotionally, really mature, you can build a bridge and get over your problems.
Sweet.
You can. Bridges can be used for that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite phrases is to, hey, why don't you climb down off your cross, use the wood to build a bridge, and get over it. But I'm not a very nice person. So, hey, I am who I am. After that, after we score points, then we're going to take all of the cards. We're going to shuffle them all together. We're going to take all of the coins that are in the bank. We're going to evenly distribute them as close as we can to 3 players and distribute them to us. So whatever's left over is left over. Okay, so usually that'll mean that there's 2 coins left over in a 3-player game. After that, we will reset all of our buy tokens. Then we will return all the markers to the supply. Then we'll pass the first player token to the left. And the person in last place on the board will get the free Aftershock. Now, we also have a nice little dealie right here. It's a little clip on our board here. So that way, as we're building bridges, we can go ahead and we can mark how many bridges we have built.
Oh.
Now, I believe that is for the most bridges built, it's by section, not completed bridges. So if you have this here, that is 5 bridge tokens on the board.
Okay.
That counts as 5. This one counts as 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, obviously.
Can I build? Can I do this? Can I double build?
You have no. I don't know. You once you have a bridge built into an area, I do not believe that you can take up the other one. Let me double check that though. I
Just
don't
to be a
think you
douche.
can.
Because you can grief someone.
Yes,
so
I
bad.
don't think you can.
I feel like you can, but I feel like the question needs to be asked.
You just dropped a card there. All right.
I picked it up.
I feel like we should take this time to visit something about our sponsors, but we need
Go
to work
ahead.
on
Tell
that
us
part.
more about our sponsors.
All right.
Oh yes, our sponsors, David's Tiles and Terrain, our
Yep.
very own sponsor who makes
Sponsors.
lovely various portions of terrain and tiles for, well, I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is the main one, but they go for all sorts of different games.
Shadowrun's fun.
Shadowrun, yeah, that is a fun one. He also does do custom painting for figures on commission. Feel free to
That is correct.
hit us up on Facebook in the chat about or in the Twitch chat about that. Also at Dice and Dudes the number 9 at gmail.com.
I do not see anything that says that you cannot do that, so I'm going to assume that you can't. So you could technically try to grief people. I mean, the whole game, a lot of the game is about griefing people, so it only makes sense.
That's why I was
Okay,
like,
so do you guys have any other questions? We're going to play 3 rounds of this. As in a 3 or 4 player game, you play 3 rounds. In a 5 player game, you only play 2. So we're going to play this for 3 rounds, and then we're going to get going. So do you guys think you have a handle on this?
I think, yeah, with a few questions maybe
Yeah.
along the way. We should
Okay,
have got
so let's
and
go
the
ahead.
thing is, you don't have enough bridges to consistently build a bridge to every single spot.
You do not, no.
So-
And remember, the more bridges you build, that means the less meeples you usually put out.
Yep.
So that's important. So you can't just do everything in the game. And usually, remember, the Aftershock cards usually cost more. So remember that.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys think you're ready to take this on?
Yes.
Okay, so now that the how to play is over, if you guys have any other questions, go ahead. Can bridges be destroyed? Bridges cannot be destroyed. Once bridges
nice.
are placed, they are placed. They cannot be removed.
No, it's
Bridges are never removed. Do you build a complete bridge in a turn, or it takes? No, you have to do it in one turn. So all the bridge pieces that you collect, you have to be able to build in one go. If you cannot build a bridge in one go, then you can't do it. Remember, you can keep pieces for the next turn.
Ah.
You can keep pieces for later. So, because you've already purchased the pieces. You've already purchased the cards, so you can hold on to those.
Okay.
But the only thing that you don't hold on to is cards.
Okay, I think, and I'm sure you said it, but I must have missed it somehow. When we do the scoring part, when we bid on the places, are we going off of the number of meeples we have there?
You're scoring these, and then you score by whoever has the most meeples, and then whoever has the most bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, but I mean, like you in an area as you drop your influence tokens, it's the number of meeples in that area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to score the areas where you have the most people in, because then you can score the most points.
All right. And you were saying that we drop the influence before we do the aftershocks, or no?
No, after we do the
Okay.
aftershocks.
Oh,
that's
that was the other question I had.
Yes.
What is these numbers beneath the number?
That's how many points we score.
Okay, so that's the points.
Yeah. That one there is for bridges down there. This one
That's
is the
what it
area.
was.
Yeah. So this one only scores 4 and 1. So third place is SOL. But
Yeah.
the rest of them, at least 3 score, except for right here, only 2 score.
This one, everyone scores. Well,
Yeah.
everyone scores regardless.
Yes. But it's also, a harder area to get into. All right. Any other questions?
I think that was it. That was my question.
Alrighty, okay, let's go ahead and do this. So we have our 8 cards in our hands. So let's go ahead with our $15 million and decide what cards we're going to purchase. So remember, you're going to decide on your cards. You're going to put the cards you want to buy in front of you face down.
Okay.
Then you're going to put the cards on the other side of your screen that are going to go up for sale also face down. You don't want to give the other players any other information while they're choosing their cards.
And how many cards do you get to buy? And sell?
You have $15 million.
Okay.
So you can buy 8 cards if you can afford it.
Can you keep? How many do you get to keep? As much as you want? Or
As many as you can afford.
Oh, so I do have to pay for these cards.
You have to pay for these cards.
Yep.
And the cost is in the top left corner.
Ah, all right. I understand now. I understand.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm going to take I am shooting in the dark. I don't really have much of a strategy here, but that's okay.
Same.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm doing.
Ooh, I think I'm going to have to push the board just a little bit
Just
so
so
that
we
way
have
we can give you
space.
just a little bit more space. We'll have to move you back just a little bit, and we'll put those right in front. Okay. That way you can lay your cards out. Now we'll do the same here. And we'll move that one far away so we don't get mixed up. And now I have purchased my cards, and my cards are going to cost me $12 million.
And my cards will cost me $13 million.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
So
I
there
should
is my $12 million. If you can, you're in charge of the bank, Joe. If you could put that in front of the bank, please.
I'm assuming it's the one that says bank?
Yep, that is the one that says bank.
Okay. Well, unfortunately,
So how much are you spending?
I am spending $14 million.
Oh, so you only have a single million left. Okay, so
Yeah.
now that everybody's purchased, correct?
Mhm.
So now we can no longer change our minds. Go ahead and lay out the cards that you are putting up for sale.
Okay. Putting these cards up.
So
for
remember, you
sale.
cannot buy your own cards. So you're using these tokens to buy other people's cards.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So Joe, you are up first. I have a bridge. I have 2 bridges actually. I have San Croce for $6 million
Santa Croce,
and San
yeah.
Marco for $3 million.
Well, what I'm gonna do,
Because you have $2 million left.
which I'm gonna use my
$2 million to turn this into $1 million, right?
No.
Oh, to turn that into $2 million and
Yeah.
use your $2 million. All right, there you go. Now, Paul, it is your turn to purchase something.
I'm broke.
All right, you are broke. Can I use 2 on 1?
No, you can
No.
only use 1 on each.
Oh, actually, I give you the money, right?
Yes, you give
That's
me
right.
the money. So that is $2 million to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, looking at what I got here.
What do you got?
Not much. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and use my -1 million and get Costello.
Ah, good.
There you go, sir. So that is free. So then it goes over to my turn. On my turn, did you give him? Oh, you gave him the $0 million that you gave him.
that hurts.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my $2 million to buy your Aftershock for free.
All right. I will use my $1 million to get San Marco for free.
Alrighty.
Wow. I am going ahead and pass.
Okay, then me, I still have 5 million.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend this 1 million and spend 5 million to buy San Polo.
San Polo. All right. And I still have 5 million. So I am.
You could buy my bridge for 5 million because you'll have to use your plus 1 million tax now.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on. I'm looking at
Or you can buy San Marco for 4 million.
Yeah. I think I will do that. Hey,
So
look.
for the bridge?
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay,
gonna buy the bridge.
so there you go. Okay, and then the 5 million, then
You said I can still buy, right? Even though I passed.
as long as you have the money, yes.
Yeah. Then I will use my 2 million to get Canaraggio.
Okay, so Canaraggio
Oh,
is
minus
now
one,
yours.
minus
Yep.
2 million?
Yep,
Yeah.
minus 2 million. Then over to me. Ooh, I only have one more card that I can buy. And you know what? That's helping you out at the same time that it's helping me out. But I like you, Joe. I'll
All
help
right.
you out. I'm gonna spend 4 million.
Yeah, I was about to
To
say.
get, because that is all mine now.
Yeah, you know what?
Gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, you can just take it.
Yeah, I'll just take it back. All right, and then that's it for me. So you have to pass because you have no more money. I pass.
And I cannot afford that,
So you have to pass. So this card is now discarded. We'll simply place that on top there. We'll do a very good shuffle next time.
All right.
Okay. So now we would move on to our populate phase. Okay.
So we can just.
And we'd keep one. I'm sorry. We'd keep one unbought card. So this card is actually mine.
Oh.
So I get to keep the one unbought card. So I had a very good turn.
did.
Good turn. Okay, so now we populate. So this is the one. This is where you're playing cards that have the names on there. So we'll go with first player first.
And I can just do it with whoever,
yeah,
right?
you can put out all your people. At this point, doesn't matter. We'll just do it in turn order.
All right, so I'm gonna, and I do it one card at a time.
You can do all of your cards.
All right, so I'm gonna 3 on Costello. Then I'm gonna do 1 in San Marco. Another 1 in San Marco. That.
Sorry, I'm trying not to look at his cards.
Yeah. Then,
Don't want an unfair advantage.
wow, it's 2 in San
San Marco. Wow, you're putting some people in San Marco.
I am putting people in San
The
Marco.
Reds are lively in San Marco.
Yep.
I hear the bars are amazing down there.
Oh, for the.
Is that it?
Actually, I was going to ask a question because.
Yes.
For the bridge.
Wait, play those later.
Okay.
Yeah, bridges play later.
That's it.
Okay, so that's all of you. Okay, so go ahead and place those right there.
Those are my peoples.
Then, Paul,
Those are the
go ahead
ones
and
with
place all
names.
of your population. I think you and I both went population heavy.
Yep, so I get
One in Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
I will help you out.
3 in San Croce.
San
3
Croce.
San Croce.
Santa
3?
Croce.
Yeah, Santa Croce, yeah.
Santa Croce.
Italian for Holy Cross.
2 in Costello.
No, that's 1. Oh,
That's
I
2,
see.
yep.
Yeah, I got
2 in
2.
Costello. And that's it, right?
And 2 in
Canareggio.
Okay, so 2 right here. All right, so we are already populated on the board. Okay, now
these
me,
go over
most
there?
of my cards are here, so I'm going to try to do this in some semblance of an order. So it's 3 in Santa Croce.
Right here.
Then it is 3 in San Marco. See, San Marco is super popular. Then 1 in
Canareggio.
Canareggio. And then 3 in San Paulo. And then 3 in Dorsoduro.
Dorsoduro. Oh, we're getting a lot of points this turn.
Okay, so let's see. That is all of that. Okay, so now we have done all of our populate. So now we are going to play our other cards. So now you're going to go ahead in turn order. You're going to play the rest of the cards in your hand.
All of them?
All of them.
All right, so I'm going to play for the people. That's what I was going to ask for the bridge.
You're going to be putting them on your board as to where you're going to be placing them.
Okay,
so just going to put them in front of you for now to show that that's what you got.
So I have 3 people and 3
bridges.
and then I choose where I'm going to put them.
Yes, you're gonna choose that in the planning section.
But since there's griefing on the bridges, though, do we do that in turn order?
We do that in turn order as well. That's why, we don't. He doesn't. He's only played his card, so he's only gained his stuff.
Yeah, so I'm
so
just
you
going to
go and just put it right there.
Okay.
So
And
that's
then
how
discard the cards. Yeah, and then Paul, you'll do the same thing. You'll play all of your cards.
Okay, I see. So I got 2.
And you'll place it in front of you with 2 bridges. Because we know what each other plays.
Oh, then I could, and this one I should probably play right now.
Yes, yeah, play that one right now.
Aftershock. It's
So
a
regular
regular
Aftershock.
Aftershock.
So you take a regular Aftershock token
That's
too.
okay. That's
I
it.
have 1 person and 1 bridge and 1 Aftershock token. If you can hand me the Aftershock token, please. And that is all I have this turn. I mainly play Meeple, so we'll see if that strategy plays out.
Strategy.
Okay, so yeah, I suck at that word. Okay, so now we've done all our cards. So now is our planning phase. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna be placing your Meeples, your Aftershocks, and all that on various areas that you want these things to be happening. Okay?
Oh yeah. So for the bridges,
Same thing. You're gonna put it where you are, and it has to be connecting to that place.
Okay. So no, like the question is, I guess for here, say I wanted to do Santa Croce to that. Would I do?
You'd put it on Santa Croce.
Or do I do this, or just put it like on?
You could put it on Santa Croce, or you could put it on one of the other ones that connects to Santa Croce.
Okay, so it doesn't.
It has to. Well, it
just has to be one of these two.
Well, it has to get to Santa Croce.
Yeah.
So if you're building a bridge from Santa Croce here to Cantanedro, if you play either one, you can play on there because it's in between those two connectors.
So it doesn't matter
But if
where
you
I
play
put it.
one here on Santa Croce, you can't connect from Castello to here.
Yeah.
Okay. It has to be on Santa Croce.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys ready to start placing?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to give myself a little bit of privacy here,
Yeah, the same.
and I'm gonna cover my face up here so I don't potentially see.
Same
what
thing with
you're
the
doing.
people. I can put them wherever.
Yes, same thing with the people. You can put them wherever.
All right. Actually, I want to do that. How do I want to do this? I want to do that. It's actually it's not that much to do. Oh, and then the Aftershock token.
Yep,
too.
and you have to place the Aftershock token as well.
Do that. I almost forgot about that. That's kind of important.
Sorry, we're sitting real close to each other. I don't mean to be doing that, and that sound kind of
I
looks
know
weird.
he doesn't
It's
like
just,
me. It's weird. I
Sorry,
thought we were friends, David.
we are friends. We're the best of friends. Which is why I don't want to cheat.
Yep.
So you let me know when you're ready, and then we'll go ahead and we'll all reveal.
All right. Yeah.
Jeez, Joe.
I
Taking
know.
so much time.
I'm done.
Okay, Joe, Paul, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal.
All right.
Okay, so starting with Joe.
So in this one, you're going to build bridges and place meeples. Now, let me double check to make sure if we do it one at a time. Let's see.
I think so. I would say so.
Build bridges. You take turns removing their player screen and placing their. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, so you had to remove yours first. Sorry.
So
but we still can't move anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
pretty
we
much
still can't
I'm like, okay, suckers, I gotta do it. Actually, I was gonna for the Aftershock to happen after build. So
Yeah.
does that happen after everyone
After
builds?
everyone builds.
That okay, that's
Yes.
an important thing. So I'm gonna put 2 people in Dos Duro,
Okay.
Santa Croce, San Michel, and then right here Castello. Alright, and then Aftershock was gonna
Okay. Then Paul, go ahead and remove yours.
How does he put that one there?
Right? Or do I leave
Or
Yeah,
put
you're
the
just placing that. Yeah,
Okay.
you're just placing
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was like.
Okay. Me. I am going to put these two.
Everybody on San Paulo, huh?
Yeah, everybody in Sao Paulo. And then those two I'm gonna put there and over to the other one.
Oh, to
Which of those 2 others?
That one, yeah.
That one? Okay. It's like
Because remember, you can do that, but you're also messing yourself over too. Because you want to be able to get around if your people get destroyed. So then mine's real easy. I have one in Dos Duro. And Dos Duro, I'm going to go from San Paulo to Dos Duro. And then I have one person in Santa Croce. So right here in Santa Croce. Alright, and then we're going to have Aftershocks.
Wow, okay, that kind of
Right,
sucks.
yeah.
No one was in San Michel, and then you decided to put
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I meant to put it in San Marco. Oh well, that's my mistake. That is my mistake.
I was like, what the
So
hell?
now we do Aftershock, starting with you. Go ahead and do your San Marco Aftershock. Go ahead and roll a d6. Well, so one of my meeples, I don't have a place to go ahead and hand me one of my meeples. Unless you want to kill one of your own people.
No.
Okay, I
I was hoping to roll 3,
Right?
so that way you can just not score, but
Okay, and then it goes over to me. So over to me, San Michelle.
There's literally no possible way
There you go.
for it to not affect me.
So now we would go and we do scoring. So we're going to discard. We can keep these here for right now, but we'll discard them at the end of the turn. Okay. So now we're going to do scoring. So we're going to have our 4 scoring markers because we're in a 3-player game, and we're going to decide where we're going to place our scoring markers. So we're trying to decide which areas are going to score.
Yep.
And remember, we can only put one
Of our own.
of our own on each. Only influence can be doubled. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
Go there as well.
I'm gonna go there.
Go there as well.
And I'm gonna go there.
And I think I can do that.
I will take me a drink of my non-branded soda.
Of a cola.
Because that's cola variety.
Yeah.
Have we all placed our markers?
Yeah,
Yes.
just double checking and place it in the right spot.
Yeah, don't make my mistake.
Yeah, because like now that that's happened, it's like now I need to,
that has already happened.
I believe I'm good.
Okay, you good, Paul?
Yes.
Okay. So in this one, we're gonna go ahead and I believe we just go ahead and reveal all at the same time. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't.
Yeah, it's not like we can change it.
After all players have placed, including players remove their player screens, then yes. So okay. So we're going to go in order. So Dosa Duro, yes. So yes, there are 2. So Dosa Duro, I'm getting 10 points, and you're getting 6. So green is getting 10, red is getting 6.
All right, Santa Croce.
Santa Croce, 1?
Nope.
No. So no. Carta Negro, yes.
Reggio,
yes,
2.
that is. So you're getting 6. Oh, and I lose 1 because I had the most.
Okay.
You're getting 6. I'm getting 4. And you are losing 1.
Okay. San Michelle.
Nobody's there. San Michelle. Nope.
I would have scored there.
Right. Yeah. Yep. You would have scored there. And then San Paulo.
San Paulo.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes, I got it. No.
No, but you need 2.
No, you need 2. And then San Marco. Yes. And San Marco. Okay. So San Marco, you're getting 8. So red, that's going to put you at 14, and I'm going to get 6. That's going to put me at 20.
And this one goes back.
Yep. And then Castello.
Yep.
Okay, so Castello is going to
8.
score. You're going to get 8. That's going to put you at 22. And you're going to get 5, which is going to put you at 11.
And my guy goes
And you're going to gain the Aftershock token. The free Aftershock.
Really?
Yep, because he is in last place.
No, we still have most bridges.
Nope, nobody put their stuff on it.
I put 2.
Oh, you did. Okay, sorry, excuse me. So most bridges, you have 1, 2 out.
3.
You have 3 out, and you have 2 out, right?
Yep.
2.
Yep, you have 2.
So I get 9.
So you're gonna get 9 points, which is red is gonna put you at 31. Then green, I'm gonna get 4.
Wait, why?
Because it's 9, 6, and 4, and then you are going to get 6. So you're gonna be at 17.
I still get it.
Yep.
Yeah,
you still get it.
That's important. We need to make sure that we
Alrighty. So then we got to remove all that. So take our Aftershock tokens and put them back in the pile. Any influence tokens. We're gonna flip our other tokens over.
Then we score points, shuffle our cards.
So now we're gonna shuffle all cards. So I have every card here, right?
You believe so? Unless you have one here.
I do not. Okay. Now pass the first player marker over to Paul.
Oh, hold up. We're not done yet.
Yeah, we are.
We still got to...
Oh, you have to evenly distribute the coins. But he is... go ahead and pass the thing to him.
All right, so
5, 5, and 5 to me.
Let's see. It's going to just do this real quick.
Do it the easy way, right?
Yeah.
And we'll do a little more. If you guys have any questions about anything that's happening in chat, definitely let us know. And if you see something later, if you have a question later, comment on the video on YouTube and we'll respond. Evenly.
Yep,
Huh? Ooh,
this time.
Very nice, very nice.
Just making sure how much I have. I do not have... You have the most money.
I definitely have the most money.
Because you had a lot of money. So
okay,
I have only 14 million.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to
I should probably do this real quick. I have 3 bridges out, so that way...
Oh, yep, yeah, and I have 1 bridge out. And Paul, you should move your marker to 2. Yeah, I see Paul's way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ready? I'm going to go to make some piles right here. 2, 3. That's 2.
I just realized we should be using the
4.
EU one. Yeah, the
5.
euro.
That's 6.
Not the dollar.
That's 7. That's 8.
Because we're in Europe.
Oh, that is correct. We should be using the euros.
Effectively, in game, there's no difference.
There is
However,
no yeah. There
the
is no
euros,
difference.
you're 8 cents richer per dollar.
Paul?
So
Thank you.
Joe.
yes.
And okay, so we got all of that ready. Okay, so now we will decide which cards we are going to buy and keep.
Okay.
Ooh, that is gonna be 7.
All right. I'm trying to see how. Yeah, it's one of those like, how do I want to spend this? Oh, this is actually kind of tough.
It can be.
Well, it's because I want to see how I want to do this.
Okay, I am only putting out 1 card in front of me.
So I do want to get these two. So it's 10. Which leaves me with that.
Oh, and for sake of ease, we all have houses, so that way the game board's not too cluttered. We can use 3 people as a house. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get some of my meeples back by replacing some of my people here
I think I'm going to do
with
that.
houses, so that way it's just easier for me to place other people out.
Which is 10, 12. Making sure, yep, that's 12. Spending 12.
When is
million
SpongeBob
euro.
coming out? I don't know when SpongeBob is coming out, but hopefully soon, especially with all the water on the map. I mean, he's probably there.
No, he's in the Bikini Atoll. That's
I
where
am
he's at.
spending all of my money.
I'm spending that amount of money right there.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody has bought their cards?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and flip over the cards in front of us.
Yeah, I get out some good net.
Yeah, you gave out some
Oof.
goodness. So, Paul, starting with you, sir, you are able to purchase the first card.
Yeah.
I am going to purchase. Wow.
Yeah. You don't have any money though.
I don't have any money. It's a
You
problem.
can get 1 card. That's it.
Yes, but
You could get San Michel.
yes, I'm going to get San Michel.
Then I am going to go ahead and use my 2 million here to purchase your bridge card, sir.
All right. Now I can get over it. And then I'm going to use my 2 million to get that Aftershock.
So that's free, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna go
Paul,
ahead.
yeah, you're going to
I'm
pass.
going to pass.
Okay.
Because he can't
Yeah,
buy
then
anything.
I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use this -1 million to go ahead and purchase. Let's go with San Paulo.
San Polo? All right.
So I'm going to give you 2.
So now you. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep. So now, you sir, what would you like to buy?
All right. So for that, I have 4.
So you could drop this down to 5. Yeah.
Don't have enough. I'm going to have to pass. Paul, now you can buy stuff.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and buy with net 2 million that
The
bridge.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
And then you, sir, what would you like to purchase?
No, it's your turn.
I have to pass. I have no money.
Oh, you have no money.
I have no money.
However, I do have money. Now, I do have money. So, I'm going to purchase my... No, okay, can't purchase my...
You do have the no, I just want so you can buy this one for 5 million.
Yeah, and I have 6 million. I'm actually going to use the 5 million to buy...
The Mega Aftershock. Ooh.
Wow. I have money.
You have 5 million.
I have 5
So
million.
you could buy San Marco
For
for
4
4
million.
million.
I could. Or I could use 5 million to buy that influence.
No, yeah, it costs you
that was
6
Yes, that's
million.
why.
Yep.
That's 6 million.
Whoops.
I think at that point then...
Sorry.
I think this is more worth in my bank.
Holding on. Yeah, why not? So you pass?
I pass.
I pass.
All right, so then I get
You
to...
pass? Okay. So I get to keep this card.
I get to keep one
You
of
get to keep one of those cards.
And for the tokens, I don't have to spend them this turn?
You have the tokens you have to use.
I have to use.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right. That just changes how I want to do stuff. That one's really good though. I'm gonna do this. Bye-bye influence.
Alrighty. So now we are going to go ahead and we are going to populate. Starting with you, Paul. We will populate.
Starting with me. Okay. Let me quickly sort my population. Put that down there. Okay. I have 3 in Santa Croce.
So if you want, you can put that or a house.
Yeah, put a house and then
House.
we'll keep 1 person there.
No, he's putting 3. So
Yeah.
leave us 2 there. A house is 3 people.
Oh, I thought it was 5 people.
No, it's 3 people.
Okay, then.
House is 3 people. You could technically have 2 houses there if you wanted.
Yeah,
Where are you going
what?
next?
I'm going to do that just to make it easier.
Yes. 1 in Castello.
Just right down there.
Yeah. Which that could be a house. And 2 in Canaggio. Canaggio.
Canaregio.
Whatever.
Reggio.
I think
One
I'm
of them worse than him.
Yes.
Yes.
And 1 in San Michele.
All right. Go ahead and put your 1 in San Michele. You can reach that one, right? All right. Okay, so then it's me, right? I will have 3 in Castello. I will simply place a house, and you put a house down in Castello, please. Then I will place 1 in Canaggio. Then I will place 2 in San Marco. You can put those in San Marco for me, please. Then I'm going to put 3 in Dos Studio. So I'm going to put a simple house in Dos Studio. And then 2 in Sao Paulo. Then you, sir, you want to hand me your cards? I will go ahead and discard those for you.
Mine's pretty easy.
Mine is 2 in San Marco. I'm just going to change this real quick.
3 for a house. Yep.
It makes it way easier.
Yeah, way easier.
Do that. Then 3 in Doso Duro.
So another house and Dos Duro. Very nice.
Oh, we're tied.
We're tied.
Oh, what happens if
even
we're tied?
Steven. If we're tied, then we do first and second. We split the points in half.
Okay.
So it is less points. Yeah, it'd be 8 points instead of 10. But we both get the points.
So that's a good question to know.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if I can populate after that. I cannot populate after that. No.
Okay. Wow. Only 2 population cards, which
Yeah.
worries me about all the other cards you have. Okay. So now we're gonna do our planning phase. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to. We're gonna play cards now. Excuse me. So playing in order, you're gonna play the rest of your cards to gain your tokens.
2 bridges and 2 meeples.
And there you go, sir.
And you can get over them.
And then for me, 2 bridges, 2 meeples, and the big Aftershock. So that's 2 bridges.
Mega.
No, it's big.
Aftershock.
No, big, not mega.
Oh, sorry.
Big
Big.
Aftershock. So that is mine. Go ahead and hand me your cards, and I will discard them.
Someone bought the mega from me, didn't they?
Yep.
So I have a
He did.
bridge with meeples and
He has 2 Aftershocks.
no, I have
3 Aftershocks. Very nice.
I have the rest.
Yep, you have literally the rest. Oh, well, we didn't put these up last time.
Oh yeah, put those back.
So these.
Actually, then it's because one of them's regular. It's important.
Oh, yes, that is important. You should have 2 regulars and a +2. Yes, you do. Okay. So now all of that can go away. Alrighty. So nobody took the influence tokens?
Nope.
Okay.
It was an interesting thing,
Right?
It was either that or have only
so
populate once.
now we're gonna go ahead and do planning. Excuse me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place all of these. I'm gonna move my little thing here and I'm gonna cover my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these.
Do that. Do that. Okay. Oh, and then I gotta plan and do that. I wanna do. How do I wanna do this? Yeah, I can do that there. That there.
You let me know when you're done.
Alright, I'm gonna do. I am done.
I am done.
You're done? Okay. Paul, you are the first player, so go ahead and reveal and take your actions.
How are you gonna act? So
I am going to
Dosaduro.
put a bridge there from Dosaduro to San Paulo.
From Dosaduro to San Paulo. Just one? Right
Yes.
there? Okay.
And then a bridge from Dosaduro
To Santa Croce.
from Santa Croce, yes.
Oh.
You're blocked off. Santa Croce.
And then I need a meeple in
Dosaduro.
Dosaduro.
Dosaduro?
Okay.
And this one goes in San Marco.
San Marco is way over here. Okay. All right.
Now we can start doing stuff.
Then my turn. I will go to reveal mine, and I am putting one in Dos Duro.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am placing one in Canareggio. I am building from San Marco to San Paulo.
Mm-hmm.
And then an Aftershock in San Marco.
All right.
Go ahead.
Do we roll it right away or
No. We do that after. Aftershocks will always come at the end.
Yep. One in San Michel. In San Polo, I'm gonna put a bridge right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, and then Aftershocks, right? So starting with Paul, your free Aftershock
Dos Duro.
is in Dos Duro. So go ahead and roll your die. One. So who do you want to affect? Him or me?
I will affect you.
Me? Okay, so I'm going to have this guy flee into San Paulo.
Okay.
Then next is mine is in San Marco, which is down there. That is a +1 Aftershock. So +1 Aftershock. Let's see. That is 3. Ooh. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and affect your house in San Marco. And then it is all of yours, which you have a bunch. You have one in San Paulo.
Yep. I'm gonna do San Paulo first. That is 1.
So me or him?
Where's San Paulo? Who has point? And do
Me. So me, I will run across. I will run into Dos Duro.
Yeah. Just run right back.
Yep.
All right, and then San Marco, which is a regular.
Yep.
3.
Very
yeah,
nice.
you're 3.
Yeah, it's 3 of mine. Yeah. And my 3 are going to run into San Paulo. And I'm going to remove those 3 for a house to make life easier on us.
All right, then Castello.
Ooh, and
+2.
Costello's so 3 in Costello.
Let's see. I'm gonna do yours.
Oh, all 3 of mine come back. Oh, you son of a bitch!
It's like
So I really like this game because it feels very mean, and I do like a good mean.
well, also it's like you're like in second place.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's
true
like
too.
you're in second place. I need
Okay. So now that we've done that, now we're doing Aftershocks. Now we're going to secretly place our scoring markers.
to. Okay. So I'll do that here. I don't want to do this. I want to do that there. There. And then right there's. Let me double check. Yep. Yepers.
Yippers.
Okay, I'm ready to go. You guys ready to go?
I'm thinking.
You ready to go, Joe?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put my hand down. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I'm not gonna move anything.
Yeah.
So
I know. I'm just taking way too long to think about
you take
this.
way too long about everything, but that's okay. It's why we like you. You take your time.
And now
I'm gonna have some
Okay.
more of my brand-free cola soda.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get this ready for. Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, remove. Okay,
Let's go.
so we're gonna go left to right. Dos Duro is
Yep.
definitely gonna score.
Everyone's one's there.
I'm gonna score 10. So that is, I have 6 people to your 5. So I'm at 34.
And I
You're gonna
get
get 6,
6.
so that's gonna put you at 37.
Mm-hmm.
Then you, sir, are actually gonna score 4 points there, so that's gonna put you at 21.
All right.
So Dos Duro is done. Santa Croce, yes, Santa Croce is going to go. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. So we both tied, so it's both 5 points each.
Wait, why?
Actually-
Santa Croce.
No, I
have 4 to your 4.
No,
That's
it's 6.
Oh, that's 2 houses. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you get 7. So that puts you at 28. I'm so sorry. And then I get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, why are you tying with me?
Don't worry, it won't last long.
Yeah,
Canareggio? No. Wow.
Hey,
San Michel? Yes.
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 Yes, San Michel won.
So we're tied. So we both get 2.
So you both get 2 points.
So what happens for the removing?
1, 2. And excuse me, we have not been removing. So I need to get 2 people and put them here. On here, I need to remove 1 person on. That's it. San Michel. If you both tie, you both have to remove a person. You both have the most.
so we both.
Yep.
Whatever, I took those points up.
Yep.
It was like
you got
whatever.
the points. Where else is scored?
That's it because we went because
That's right. Yeah. Count right here. The not score San Michelle, and then Sao
Sao
Paulo.
Paulo, nope.
Damn it.
San Marco,
No.
Castello,
Nope.
Bridges.
Yes. So Bridges, you have 4, and you have 4. So you're both going to get, that's 15, that's 7 points each. That's going to put you at 37, and that's going to put you at 46. And then I'm going to get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, with 3 Bridges myself.
Yep.
Okay, so
once again,
you're going to get the Aftershock, but the game is much closer this time. Alrighty.
That apparently is not plugged in.
This one is not. It is plugged in.
No, it's
Why isn't that?
Because that's the one that took the damage to the cord.
Oh. Okay.
I guess we're not.
But hopefully it lasts.
If we lose that camera, then we don't really need that
We don't
camera.
need that camera anymore. So actually, I'm gonna go and turn this camera off. Okay, so that way we don't have to worry about
Just leave it on until it dies.
Okay, yeah, that's true. We'll just leave
Once
it
it
on.
dies, if it
All right,
dies, it
so
dies.
all right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna shuffle all the cards together, and then we're gonna deal each player 8 cards. Joe, if you can evenly distribute all of the money in the bank,
Yep.
already done.
Yeah, I already did the math and everything. Boom. There's still money in the bank.
And now we're gonna reset all of the buy tokens. So go ahead and flip over your buy tokens.
This goes
Then-
over to you.
Yes, it does. And then go ahead and reset all of the rest of our tokens. And now we're going. You get the Aftershock, free Aftershock marker as you were in last place, and then we will continue going from there.
That may change the game in a moment.
That could completely change the game in a moment. All right. After this, what we'll do is we'll do some final thoughts after this round. After we score, and then
Is this the
we
last
will
round?
go from there. This is the last round.
Oh,
This is
wow.
if we were playing a 4 or 5 player game, the
Already
game
be
would
over.
already be over.
Oh wow.
Wow. There's only 2 rounds in a 4 or 5 player game.
Wow. So there's a lot to do.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Every decision matters, but this is a game I think you want to do like best out of 3. Like that would be really cool. Is a best
Since it's
out
so
of 3
quick.
because the game is so quick. But then again, like I like a game like this that the game could take 2 hours if you have people just like mulling over every single decision that they make.
Like I do.
Well,
Not really.
not that.
I've
bad.
seen some worse.
Yeah, I have witnessed AP in its
Crazy.
in its craziness. I have witnessed AP. Okay, so I'm gonna go to make our piles.
Well, thankfully I'm not good at it.
2,
At some point, if I can't
3,
decide, I will just
4.
do something. Though it would help on my decision making if we could see
7,
Points.
8.
the scoring points. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try to keep that. Paul,
Thank you.
Joe,
Yes.
David. Thank you, David.
Okay, so now we have our cards. So now we're going to decide which cards to keep by purchasing them. Let me see how much.
Let's see how much money I got first. I got 17 million. Looks like. Yep, 17 million. I'll take that. Oh, I'm sorry, 12 million. I have 12 million. Excuse me, 17 million. Seemed like a little too much for a
Oh yeah, I'm
good
gonna do
reason.
that.
Okay, so
I'm gonna do have enough for that. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So let me see how much money that is. Okay, I have enough for that. Alright.
I'm gonna take both of those.
Is that? I'm done.
So that is gonna cost me 9 million, and that is it.
10 million for me.
9 million for me. There you go. Okay. Paul, have you chosen your cards?
I am working on it.
Alrighty.
There it is. Actually, I know I'm organizing, so we're not gonna get this back.
Okay. I have chosen my cards.
Oh, ooh, he's playing an interesting game.
Okay, so now we reveal the cards that we did not purchase. I have 6.
I have 4. But it's you're the first one to go.
I am the first one to go. So, wow, no bridge cards out there.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna spend 3 million on one of these influence cards.
I figured. I was like, it's a smart thing to do.
And Joe, you were up next.
I am. What do I want to do? Because I have 6 million. I'm definitely gonna use that. Just trying to figure out which one do I want to do. I'm gonna do 4 million on San Polo. for that. Now it's your turn.
My turn.
Okay, so Paul, I got a bunch. I got 3 people in Castello where you're fighting. I've got 2 people in Dos Duro, 3 people in Dos Duro, 2 in San Paulo, 1 in Castello, 3 in San Marcos.
I think what I'm going to do is I am going to spend 3
And get the influence.
on the influence. Yes.
Yeah. See, that was like my strategy. I'm like, everyone wants the influence.
Yep, the influencers are big.
Your turn.
I have to pass. I have no money.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Which one do you want?
yeah.
Do you want Santa Croce or do you want?
No, I'm
Dosadudo?
gonna pass for now. I'm gonna pass for now.
You're gonna pass for now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So you do want that. Do want that.
But at this point, it looks like these are not gonna be able to be bought at all. No one's gonna get enough money.
I have enough money.
I have enough.
He has
you have
plenty of
5 in
money.
your hand.
I have
Yeah.
5 in my
Okay,
hand.
so that's
And everything's on the. It's one of
everything's still on
those.
the table.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't know which one I want. Why do I want to do this? Dang, this is actually kind of tough at the end
It is.
because like this is it.
Yep.
So what I want to do is I can afford that.
That's one thing. I wish they put the points for each area on the player board. That
Okay.
would have been nice.
That could. So I'm definitely gonna use the 1 million for. Which one did I want?
You could cement
know
your
what?
thing in Castello. You could make sure you
I
get
want-
San Marco.
San Polo, and I dropped a coin.
San Polo.
I dropped a 1 million. There it is.
So 2 million for me, right? Alrighty. So Paul,
I will get Costello from you. Yes.
I'm assuming that one, yes. Okay, so now I got some serious monies. I don't have a whole lot in order to buy, but I will go ahead and spend use my 1 million to buy your Aftershock.
Because I thought you wanted to get Santa Croce to kind of cement yours.
We'll see. And it's your turn to buy.
It is my turn to buy. I only have 3 million, so I can. The only thing I can buy.
You could buy Castello, or you could buy Dos Duro.
I'm gonna buy Dos Duro for 2 million. Yeah, your turn.
How many million you got?
I have actually. Funny story. 2, 4,
He has
6,
plenty.
8.
You have 8 million, so everything is still on the table for you.
I think I will go ahead and get San Marcos from you.
Alrighty. See, because I knew he was going to do that. So
Yeah,
now I'm going to
yes.
give you 4
For Santa Croce.
for Santa Croce.
Yep. Then.
Money is a tiebreaker at the end. Whoever has the most money, tiebreaker, wins. Or if there's a tie at the end.
Then I'm gonna get 4 for Dos Duro. Dorso Duro.
Okay. And then for no particular reason, I'm going to give you 2 for Santa Croce.
Which I'm gonna give it back for
Back
Castillo.
for Castello. Okay. So then this one goes into my hand.
Yeah, I was like, crap.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
And
it's-
I think I'm going to win the tiebreaker if there is one for money.
yeah,
Right?
if there needs to be one.
Okay, so now starting with me, we will go ahead and we will place
Peoples.
our people. So I'm going to place in Dos Duro, I'm going to place another house. So that puts me at 8 people in Dos Duro. Then I'm going to place 3 guys in Santa Croce.
All right, then it's gonna be me, right?
Yep.
1 guy in Castello. Then 3 guys in Dorso Duro. Then 1 in Canareggio. Then 6 in San Polo.
Yeah, now you're like, now I got a presence.
Okay. This is actually going to be pretty easy. 6 in Costello.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I was like, crap.
Here, let's just put 2 houses.
Yeah.
I don't even have houses. I already used them all.
Yeah, I've used all my houses too.
And 5 in San Marco.
You're gonna have to
Wow.
use.
Yep, you're gonna have to use 5 people there.
No, I got another house.
Oh, you got another house? Okay.
All right. Oh well, I think you got the first place in this one, unless. we still
Well,
got
there's a lot of
Aftershock.
stuff. We still have aftershocks that are going to happen
Yep.
and scoring. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
He does have an influence, so he can guarantee. We know he has an influence, so we know he can guarantee that.
Yep.
And we'll see that because right now I have the Mega Aftershock the big aftershock, an aftershock, and an influence.
It's okay. I got just 2 bridges and 2 people.
So if you can have me the big aftershock, the mega aftershock, and a regular aftershock, and 1 influence token, please.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see any aftershocks at all, and that worries me.
Yep.
I just have influence and a bridge.
With a person.
So
To go and hand me your cards.
yeah, I do not have much to play.
So I obviously did not go big on bridges this time.
No, you did
I
not.
really did not. Okay, so now we go ahead and we're going to go into our planning phase.
All right, so how do I want to do this? I want to do that.
I want to do that. I want to do
That.
that, and then I want to do
All right.
sorry. Now I'm taking a little while.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm such a D-hole.
Yep.
Okay.
You are.
Then
you are.
that is it for me. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
So I reveal,
Reveal.
and then you reveal.
All right, so 2 for I figured that was gonna happen, and 2 for San Polo, which puts me up to 6.
And I actually need to put myself up to 3.
I reveal,
Yes, sir.
and so 1 in San Michel,
Oh, actually, that was pretty smart.
and I was gonna put 1 out of Dosaduro, but
Yeah, and now you
wah, wah.
so but you can still put it there now, if you want the extra bridge.
Okay, then yeah, I probably would
I
have
mean,
done
it's
that.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the last. This is the
If I
last round
can't do
anyway.
that.
Yeah, it's the last round anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna do aftershocks. So we're gonna have a mega aftershock in Dos Duro first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that is 5
6.
people. So let's go ahead and let's do.
We can really grief him to not even score in that one.
You could.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take out 5 of you, so you can go ahead and move them to Santa Croce.
I can. That's right. That's the only place.
Yep,
I
it's
can.
the only place.
I
you can-
was like, yeah, I can. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Nope.
Why are you bringing them over here?
That makes it interesting. So what happens if we're tied for second?
Oh, then you combine the points and split them.
Wow, so we only get 1 point.
And then Conoreggio. That is a regular, so that is 2. I will go ahead, as you are first, I'm going to kill him.
Uh-huh.
And I will kick out you, which you can go right there.
Yep.
Okay. And then San Paulo.
San Polo. That one's a regular.
That is
plus 2.
So that is a plus 1. Plus 1.
Plus
So
1,
that's 2. So I'm going to kick out 2 of you, Joe. So you can go down to San Marco.
There's hold up. No. I have multiple ways I can go. I just want to see which way affects me the best. Okay, I know I took
Leave
2.
1 there, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 of them because let's see.
Yeah, you can go to San Marco.
Actually,
Or you could go to.
I think some because if that would still put me at 7, I would still be behind the only
Yep.
scores for that.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
San Marco is the best choice for me.
And then you, sir, have 1 at Santa Croce. So go ahead and roll the die.
It's a free. That's
3.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Green over there. Let's see. You know what? No.
If you take me
I
down
know
2 and him down 1, then you are in first place.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's what I want to
Oh,
do.
well, no. If you take me
I
down,
would be tied with you.
you'd be tied with
but
me.
he would be.
But he's in first place. So that'd probably be your best if you want to
Yeah.
avoid you because we're all trying to win.
All right.
Oh, so you can move.
Hold
him.
up, yeah, I can move him.
but I can't move mine.
Let's see, where do I want to move? Let's not put me there.
I'm like, you got a choice.
Yep, you can go back.
Oh yeah, I go right here. Now I'm in second place.
Yep.
Sucker.
Okay, so now we go ahead and we score.
All right. Now, where do I want to score at?
Where do I want to score at?
All right, so I want to score there. I want to score there. Right there. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
So up there.
Now I have a quick question.
Yes.
Our influence tokens.
You can
You can double up.
Okay.
you can double it to the same place.
Yep.
Oh, Paul Smart. He has a meeple in every single.
Yes, he
Island.
does. He does.
That was the intention.
Yeah.
Okay, we all ready?
No. I'm trying to see how I want to do this, and honestly, I think that might be my best choice. Double checking. So do that. Oh wait. Yeah, I think that might be my best. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, this is for all the marbles. Okay, so
Let's go first.
Dos Duro is going. So that's going to give me 10 points. So I'm at 51, and that's going to give you 6 points. So that's going to put you 52.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna give him
4 points. So that's 41. Okay. Next, Santa Croce.
Nope.
No. Wow. Okay, I should double it there. Canoreggio? Yes.
Well,
So yes.
it has to. Yeah, it has to. Like
Yep.
as you did yours.
So that's 6 for green.
6 for green and puts you right there. And how many? 4?
4 for blue.
San Michel.
Nope.
Yes.
It's 4 for blue. So you're right there. San Polo.
Nope.
No. Oh.
I was banking on you guys doing it for you.
Oh, remember, you can't double up on your tokens, though.
That's what I just asked.
No,
No,
your
your
influence
influence.
token.
Oh. Okay.
So
So
we'll just throw that one out for now. Yeah, we'll just throw it out. Okay.
unless what was it? I probably would have done it on Santa Croce, but yeah, no, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you probably would have done it on something. That's probably where you should have done it
Yeah.
because you were in second place there, or tied for first place.
Yeah.
So that would have been 5 and 5.
All right. Well, you.
But,
Oh, well.
no one
Oh, well.
else placed there anyway, so.
He did.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, unless you want to count that, but.
No, we already passed it. Then
San
San Marco.
Yeah, of course. That. You get 8 and I get 6. Okay, so you are right there.
So
8,
57.
right
Then
there.
you get 6 and I get 3.
So that one's right there. Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Castello.
And then Castello
Yeah.
is definitely.
I made sure that happened.
Yeah, I know that was
and
gonna
then
be.
that's first. That's 8 for blue.
Yeah,
Is
4
gonna
is 5.
65, and
That puts
then
me at 5.
no,
Dang it! Oh, I thought it was the wrong one.
And then
bridges.
Most bridges, no.
Oh, that was. And I think because
The thing is that your thing cost me second place. Your oh well.
And
You
it would
messed
just
up.
give me a little bit.
Yeah, and it would have given
well,
you.
it
a bump.
depends. Like, would you have put in?
No,
Santa
he would have.
Croce?
I would put it in
It makes the
Santa
most
Croce.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 5 points each. We're both tied for first. Okay, so the game is over. Paul is our winner. Last place the whole time. Comes
Except
back
at
in
the
the
end.
first, except at the end when it matters. When it matters.
Exactly.
Okay, so thoughts on the game, Paul? Since you got first place, we're gonna put you on the spot. We're gonna start with you. What do you think?
Me, I felt it was too quick of a game. I really do like games that are a little bit longer, except in time crunch. But aside from that, I really enjoy the strategy, the little differences in our strategies to try and get to the best place.
I think you could house rule a 4th or 5th turn too for like 3 players.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would have like. There's nothing over 100 there, but I mean, you just know you passed.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean that or add a second meeple to it, so you know that you passed the 100 mark. I mean, you could do that. So I mean, they're just because the rules say 3 turns. I mean, because I think they went for like an hour-long game, but this
Yeah.
definitely is an hour-long game.
Yeah, it
100%.
was.
Yeah.
But I mean, like my strategy was just to get as many people all over the board as
Well,
possible.
literally, that won you the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
one,
won you.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that won you the game right there. So that I like it. I like when I see a score like that. So if you guys can't see, green is at 60, red is at 63, and blue is at 65.
Yep.
That is
That's a 5-point
And
difference
only
between
because
last
it's
and
a
first.
one.
Yep.
And I was thinking of pulling one.
Pulling one in San Michelle. I was like, I should have done that.
And
Yeah,
you know
see,
what?
I honestly thought you were going to do Santa Cruz. So I was like, oh, that of course you're going to do Santa Cruz.
No, why would I do that? There's no third place.
Him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and you know what put me this year?
Huh.
The bridge card that I wasn't able to really use fully.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
like
Yeah.
I still got it.
Yeah. So Joe, what do you think?
I like it. I do. It is pretty short, but especially because the end kind of came up on me. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. That did come up pretty fast. That came up pretty fast. I mean, imagine a 5-player game is only 2 rounds, but I guess.
When
But
everyone's
the
doing
thing
it.
is
Five
like
players.
our players, like us as players, we would play through a 5-player game in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
easily.
would.
Because we're very quick on our feet. We make quick decisions. We're not one to stand there or sit there and just mull over what we're going to do every turn. I'm sure I could have done better, but that's pretty good considering,
Yeah.
like to me, that's good. That's a good game.
It was a good
I'm
game.
5 points away from first place. That's fantastic.
Yeah. And
I really do enjoy close games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when there's a blowout. I really
Yeah.
hate when there's a blowout. It's one of the things that I do have against Terraforming Mars is eventually somebody kind of runs away with it. Yeah, I've only seen a couple of games that it's been super close, and that's with like players that are the same skill level.
Yeah, but a lot of times that's about strategy.
yeah.
Yes, and it's if you don't play the game a lot, you just get what cards are in there. You get better at playing the game. That is very much a game. This is a game I think once you know because you know every card that's in the deck. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean you can get very good. And we didn't
Yeah.
really negotiate because
No.
obviously it's our first game in.
Yeah.
But we could have done a lot of negotiation.
That's true.
We could have done a ton of that. I mean I was really hoping it was going to come to a tie because that's a lot of money to end your game with. You know.
Right? Well, and a lot of that money came from me.
Yeah. Well, from both of you. Yeah. You guys were just like here, take all my money.
Well, it's because you
please."
had the cards that
Yeah.
like.
Well, my thing at the end was like, I'm not going to place much because I've been placing like crazy the whole game. So at the very end, I'm going to try to get you guys out of my areas, but I wanted to buy that other influence card.
Yeah.
If I could get both influence cards, I would have won the game.
Well, that's why I put them both out. Just 'cause
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Because I would have gone to Sao Paulo immediately.
Yeah.
Because that 9 points, that's what I need. That 9 points would have been bully for me.
And I kind of screwed you out of that by not
Yeah.
giving.
By taking that influence in.
Mhm.
But then again, that's one of the things I like the game is just a couple of card plays
And
really
it's just-
changed the game.
Yeah,
I
even
mean,
placing it
and,
differently.
and even your minor mistake with the San Marco
Didn't
thing,
change it for me.
it didn't. Yeah, you still would have gotten first.
Yeah.
But I would have gotten second. That's the only difference.
Nope. You were
No,
tied.
5 points.
Oh, it's 5?
It's
Oh,
five,
no.
It's 5. It's
I was right, 5.
Yeah,
You
it's
would have
5.
gone second, yeah.
yeah. I would have gotten second. But it still would have been a game within 7 points. So it still would have been a very close game,
Yep.
even with that. But that, so all in all, I think I'm
I
going
like
to go ahead and give it like, I tend to rate games on a grade. I don't give them like a number. I think a number is too. I like better more like a school report, because
Okay.
I like to take a lot of things in. So for me, like you guys can grade it however you want, but like for me, I would give this game a solid B+.
That's actually what I was thinking
that
too.
is about what I
I'd
would
say like
It's a solid game.
yes.
It could be better,
But
but
thi-
its
this-
enjoyability is definitely.
What
It
I
does have
love-
replayability.
I love this game is unique. Like I would
Yeah.
definitely have this game in my library. I don't have another game like it. Like
Right.
it has a little bit of like the Ticket to Ride thing.
Kinda
It has
elements.
a little bit of the pandemic element. It's got a little bit of the power grid in it.
Yeah.
So like if we're waiting for a bunch of people to show up for a game, I could throw this one down.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you can easily play. It's like
Yeah,
less
yeah,
than
I mean,
an hour.
yeah. You could easily. I mean, especially with our group, which we play a lot of board
Yeah,
games.
we do.
We could easily knock a game of this out. I
Actually-
think with three of us, I think we could do this.
I
in
think now
30
that we know how to
minutes
play
easy.
this
Yeah.
game, we could probably play it fast.
Yeah, 30 minutes,
And
yeah.
actually, what like you said right now, while I was waiting for another game, I'd be happy to throw this down.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing is, and the setup's not too bad.
No, it's not.
The rules are real simple. They're nuanced, but at the same time, they're very easy. Like it makes sense that if you don't have your own bridge, then your people can't run away from it. Like that makes sense to me. Like everything is kind of logical. While it's not the best game that I've played in the last 6 months or even of this year, but I would like I said, I'd give it a solid B+. I would add this to my collection.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
I
so
think
I
we're
think
in
I
agreement.
think we're in agreement on that.
Yeah.
All right, so far right now, my star of the year so far is Taverns of Tiefenthal.
That was
I
a fun
mean,
one, too.
I played that game like 25 times, literally 25 times this year already.
We played a
and
lot on the
it's
stream.
in February. I mean, and that game, like every time I go to Game Vault now, people are asking me to throw that one down. Yeah, there's one person every time I go and that's like, hey, I haven't played Taverns yet. Can I play it? And it's like, yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
And like this one, it is quick.
Yes.
So this is also another quick,
yeah. This is another one. Like I would introduce people to games
because it's
like
not
this.
too complicated. Where like there's a good amount of strategy, but it's not overly complicated.
Yes, like you could easily get it. Like you want to bid and you don't want people to see, like obviously, and then it's a blind bidding thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, buying cards, that's real simple. So it's not like, you know, Terraforming Mars where you're buying the cards and then you're paying to play the cards. You know, this is you buy the card and the card is yours. Then you play the card to get your you know whatever, you know, your bridges and your people and your tokens, and then that's it. Then the cards are gone. You know,
and
you
then
don't have to worry
like
about
the turn reference
Yeah,
is actually
I mean,
pretty
yeah,
simple.
yeah.
Like once you know what it means, you know.
The components are great too. I mean, it's hard to mess up wooden meeples these days, but I love the bridges because they could have done like the really thin ones, but they gave us like nice chunky bridges, you know.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
also,
I really thought it was just gonna be like the wooden logs from like Caverna or
Where did I use this one?
I forgot. You think you
oh,
did
Aftershock? Yeah, you did.
This last time, where did I use it?
You used it in
Dosaduro or San Polo?
No. You used it in San Marco.
Oh,
that's why. And then Red ran up into here.
Yeah.
Into San Polo. Yeah.
Oh, and also I like about the meeples that
it's a hard hat. Yeah, I do like the hard hat.
So it's not just a regular
That's
meeple.
really cool. And like I said, I love the player aids. The rule book is like the rule book. It's 11 pages or 12 pages, but most of it's examples.
Yeah.
Like literally most of it's examples. So this one is not too bad. I mean,
third of the
this is the
book.
first time I sat down and played the game,
Same.
and as far as I can see, I made no rules mistakes.
I don't think so.
I mean, one minor thing, but that's
that was the only thing.
That's one minor thing, and it didn't affect the game. Like it's a thing that we made a mistake and it didn't.
You still would have won
the game.
you
still would have won.
I still would've won.
You still would have won. So I mean that's pretty. And I like the fact that.
But now we know you can't double up on the tokens.
Yeah, you cannot double up. Only
you can double
influence.
up on these.
Yeah,
if you have influence,
you can add an influence, but you can't put 2 influence tokens on the same space. It has to be one of yours and an influence token. Yep. So that. Yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for us tonight, guys. Yep. Right? Okay, thank you guys very much for joining us. And if you're watching this video later, then I hope this was informational and educational so you guys can learn how to play this game. I will be returning this game to Game Vault here within the next day. So that way, if you guys want to throw it down for Tuesday night board gaming, or if you guys want to hit it up this Sunday, go ahead and do that. Speaking of Sunday, we're going to be at Game Vault. Paul's going to be there with me. I'm going to be there. I think you're working, so I don't think you can be there. But a few of us are going to be down there, and we're going to be running the game Lander, the pre-Kickstarter edition, and we have the update to the rules that we're going to be doing there too. So I'll be teaching the game and running the game for anybody who wants to sit down and have a go at it. That I had a lot of fun with.
And if you have any questions about that, feel free to check out our video on it.
Yes, we have a full video of how to play it, so that way you can get an idea whether or not you like it. And it's going on Kickstarter March 3rd. So I mean that's right around the corner, yeah.
Almost there.
And they improved they sent us a link to the improved components.
Mm-hmm.
They're even better. Yeah,
oh wow,
even better.
They were good.
They were already good to begin with. I would have been satisfied like that, but they are much better.
No,
now.
they're not paying us to say that.
And no, they are not a paid sponsor. Like, yes, we played their pre-Kickstarter copy, but honestly, like we just really enjoy the game. And you give me a game where I'm in space and I'm building stuff, and I'm building bases and things like that. I'm having a great time.
Well, space-based games, I love them.
Yeah, I love them, including Space Base. That's a good game. I really like that one.
I played that one.
It's like Machi Koro, but better, I think.
Oh, okay.
I like it better than Machi Koro.
What was that one where we're just firing missiles and not being?
Oh my god!
that was
Space Alert.
Space Alert.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay, that game is one of those like we got to take that down to Game Vault sometime and just subject
chaotic.
people to that. It is chaos. It is chaos. Pure distilled chaos.
I think we're being off topic.
we are. But hey, we like
sure.
to talk and goof around. But yeah, if you guys have anything that you want from the channel, if you guys want to give us give us a call, if you guys want to talk to us, you guys have any questions, we are doing a giveaway for our poster for Dice and Dudes. So send us an email, and I keep saying I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. We're going to make a nice little text crawl for Dice and Dudes, the number 9 at gmail.com.
I'll probably do that right now.
Yeah. So we don't forget, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now. So we'll have that for Wednesday. Okay. All right. Anything else, you guys got or?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay, I think that's it. All right, guys. Remember, we'll be a Game Vault this Wednesday or this Sunday, and Wednesday night will be our episode number 27.
Yeah.
And sadly, looks like it's gonna be Nick's last session.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm sad
I've enjoyed
about
playing with that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss him a lot. But be that as it may, guys, thank you all very much for joining us. From our dudes to you dudes, good night.
And keep rolling them dice.
Keep rolling dice. Keep rolling dice.